Hey everybody out there at the CW Source, Jason C. Big privilege to be here on the One Tree Hill set and to sit with the creator, executive producer, Mark Schwahn. How are you?
Hey, I'm good, man. It's nice to be here, Jason.
4 years later, Joe told me that that was your idea. How did that come about?
Yeah, we, you know, when the networks merged, UPN and the WB merged to create the CW, we had to go in and pitch our show.
Oh,
because,
really?
Yeah, we were.
It was already hit.
Well, you know, we were still on the bubble. Technically on the bubble, and you know, obviously two networks merge into one, and you've got twice as many shows as there are spaces. So everybody was sort of fighting for their life.
Oh, right.
And we went in to pitch season 4, and when we pitched season 4, I said, if you pick us up for season 4, you're going to want a season 5. Okay. And somebody in the room said, well, I don't know, those kids are getting pretty old.
Right.
And I said, yeah, but I have a great idea for that. I said, we're going to skip college.
Oh, really?
And
so you spilled it to him then.
I literally pitched it before season 4, and everyone fell silent, and I thought, well, they're either intrigued or it's a really dumb idea.
Or crickets. You know?
Exactly. And I said, you know, look, the actors are a little older, and I think they'll actually do a lot better work when they're playing closer to their age. Not that they're not doing great work, but they'll all be so comfortable playing these roles.
How do you make Tree Hill look 4 years older?
What would have been harder in terms of the set and the design of the show would have been going to college.
Right.
Because now you're in a completely different place. You know, even if you're still in Tree Hill State or whatever, you're in a dorm, you're in fraternities and sororities probably, you're in apartments, you're on a campus. You're in a completely different place.
Plus, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for them to go to the same university, right?
It's really not that organic because we had a huge cast.
Right.
So, you know, sending them all to the same place.
Tree Hill makes sense.
And not all of them were about college even.
Right.
You know, others, some were doing other things. So that would have been challenging. This was actually easier because Lucas is still in his room with modifications. Right. Skills and Mouth have this cool apartment with Junk and Fergie, and they get to have their sort of college guys apartment. Right. And houses and bedrooms and things like that have changed. You know, the art department is wonderful here. And the great thing is you give them something that's organic to the character, and you say, I think Brooke has had a little more success than the others. She's got a little more money, and this is what I see for her. And then they go to work, and they, you know, give you all kinds of great options.
And they just send you the bills, and you get to write out the checks, right?
Fortunately, they send them to the studio.
How about new characters? Like any new big troublemakers? We like our drama here, you know. Any?
We're good at troublemakers.
Big people throwing
for sure.
Pebbles in the water.
You know what I think we do best is we do human beings, and some of them are very flawed. And you know, it doesn't mean they're always straight villains. Some are. But even Dan Scott as a villain had moments of heart. You know, where you found yourself maybe frustrated at yourself for giving him the benefit of the doubt. So we have a lot of new characters, and some of them have really wonderful moments. Some have really horrible moments, and some have both. You know, at the same time. So, you know, obviously there was a lot of press about Kevin Federline coming on as a guest star. And he plays a very arrogant, cocky musician named Jason. And he stirs things up a little bit. It's easy to do Jasons that are cocky and arrogant.
Watch anything
I do. Kevin was great to have on set. We got a very different Kevin than what I had assumed what his persona was, and I think others do. I think the cast will tell you that to a man. But his character is definitely designed to stir things up.